But I buy this 4-bedroom home in Severn listed at 49.9. I think this one really deserves a serious look. I'm Jason Turner with Navigator Mortgage Brokers, and every Monday I review homes from a mortgage buyer's perspective, not just whether they're beautiful, but whether they're actually a smart purchase, because I think it's super important in today's economy. Because it's listed at 49.9 and offers 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and is in an awesome location, I think this house is pretty solid. Finding a detached home under 500,000 in this area is becoming increasingly difficult because homes just keep going up in value, right? So what I want to talk about also is monthly payments. One thing I always tell buyers is don't trust payments you see online, like on Zillow, Realtor.com, Redfin. Those estimates often assume 20% down payment and isn't realistic for many buyers. First-time buyers or military families using a VA loan typically have zero or low down payments. So for this home, here's what the payment might look like based on different loan programs. VA loan, you're going to be at approximately $3,518. FHA, you're going to be about $3,577, and conventional is going to be at $3,745. So VA is going to be the lowest payment for this particular house for my estimations. So these are the estimated principal, interest, taxes, insurance, and PMI. Your actual payment will depend on your interest rate, down payment, your insurance, property taxes, HOA, but this one doesn't have one, and your overall credit profile. So that's why getting a personalized estimate is super important before you fall in love with the house. Okay, make sure you get that every time before you write an offer. Okay, what I like most about this house is the things that stand out: detached home, great location near Fort Meade, nice backyard, updated kitchen. And overall, it looks like it's a pretty solid house. Plenty of space for a growing family. If you're into gardening, kids playing in the backyard, this is probably a solid house, okay? If you're a military family or, someone looking to move up from a townhouse, this checks a lot of boxes, right? From a mortgage strategy perspective, what I generally recommend to my clients is instead of focusing on getting a lower purchase price, I try to negotiate seller paid closing costs, or maybe even have them help with a interest rate buy down, even a temporary one. So depending on your situation, different things can have a bigger impact. So just, either talk about closing costs or, try to apply those closing cost credits towards, seller paid buy downs. What else I would also look at is roof age, HVAC system, and water heater. Check out all of those things before you really get into this house, okay? Any major maintenance updates, try to get information about that. There aren't necessarily deal breakers, but you want to know as much information as you can about those particular items, okay? I'm going to rate this house a 9.5 out of 10. Great value. I'm probably going to put it at 9.3 out of 10 because of the price. It's really solid. 10 out of 10 for location. The layout is pretty strong. I love Cape Cods. I'm giving that an 8 out of 8, and overall a 9.4. Okay. I used to have a Cape Cod and I loved it. So my final verdict is I absolutely would schedule a showing for this one. It looks pretty solid, and if you're looking for a detached home under 500,000 near Fort Meade, I think this property really needs to be on your list to check out. Okay. Tell me what you think. Would you buy this house at this price? Tell me in the comments. Pass, no, wouldn't touch it, love it. Please let me know your thoughts. All right, have a great day. Bye.